entrance. This is as far as I am able to guide you. This is the Temple of the Guardians. So this is the trial arena for testing the pillar. And the chosen candidate is... getting cold feet. In the back of the temple is a hall called the Wall. The knights protecting the candidate can go that far, but on the other side of the wall, it's just me alone, right? Everyone has times when they're all alone. Just because it's someone you really like doesn't mean you can be together all the time. Even if it's really hard, you'll just want to get through it, okay? You're a guy. You should be more upbeat. What does him being a guy have to do with him being upbeat? He literally has been told that he's got to go in there. If they don't like him, he goes boom and never comes out. And then she's got to go in there. I don't know what this test is, but I think of it as something positive that gets you ahead, right? Yes, you're right. If your energy level is up for it, you can do anything. It's almost like magic. Don't worry, we'll protect you. Something I chose to do, so I can't be glum about it. Thank you very much. I'm fine now. Don't worry about me. I'm off now. It's okay, they're leaving. I heard it's a dangerous place, but maybe I'll not. Whatever. You're too cute. There's a field of flowers nearby. It's a beautiful field of flowers no one knows about. Huh? What are we talking about? I'd like to go there. When we get back, I'd like you to show me the flowers. Oh, she got a crush. Yes, and I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting right here for you to come back. Aw, young love. Okay. I've been waiting. You're the heir. You know, you can get your soul to communicate with the sleeping old ruler guardians. Who are you? Oh, that's right. You all find it inconvenient when there's no clear name for an existent being. It's Puka. It's Puka's Puka. What? I don't understand. Among the various sub-spirits, Puka is special. The sense of self is weak. I can't explain it well. In other words, Puka is Puka. And at the same time, there's something else. You understand? Oh, in other words, it's that, right? I'm sorry, I didn't understand it at all. I've heard of the sub-spirit Puka, because the sense of self is weak by taking on other information. Matrices one can copy the other form. That's it. It's exactly what I was trying to say. That one is none other than Puka. I'm Tim, but why was the sub-spirit waiting for me? Puka's role is to guide you under the Guardian's direction. Come with us, Tim. The Guardians want you before it's too late. When Puka's power is needed, use Square to call him. For places you can't get to, Puka can search it for you. Oh, okay. Puka's my new ham. Hanpan. Okay, Puka and Hanpan. Got it. I'm might be in the way, but he's looking fight too. Last night, I heard from the village chief that I'm a Zoa priest, just like my mother. Yo, demon! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. By defeating monsters, I'm able to extract power from the medium I'm equipped with. I want to pass the trial. I want to be strong too, so please, give me a chance. Yeah, they've done that, especially if you use the phone app. It's now a TikTok. Yeah, everybody's been complaining about the new Twitch update. I think that's what everybody's been saying. I don't use the app all that often. then I use my web, use the app. If I need to check volume levels because nobody's on, I'll use that. Till the End of Time is one of the top tiers. I would say not my favorite. It's not the one I spend the most time on. The next one coming up, Lost Hope, is the one I've spent the most time on, other than Star Ocean. I like the elves. Yeah, there's a heart. So, Demon, if you open the app and you look in the top left, right below where it says My Stories, it's got a heart with 3 lines in it, and it says Following. If you click on that, it pops up the list of the channels that you're following, and it sorts it the same way it does on the web browser, on the PC, where it's got the live ones at the top, and then anybody who's offline below it. So I hope that helps. I knew there was a way. It used to be down at the bottom that you could click it and it would show you your followers or who you're following. But now they've moved it to the top. You are very welcome. Oh, suck. I do not like drama trolls. It's what. So I am very, very happy that Twitter has stopped working on the PC, so I never use it now. And yeah, it's namely those trolls. I don't want to deal with the drama and the trolls. So I like the fact that I don't have to use it now. Okay. So I use it by standing here and hitting the button. Got it. Alright. Yeah, I don't anymore either. I mean, I was before because I use all of them. So I've got Twitter, Blue Sky, and Threads. I prefer Threads out of the 3. I haven't spent a lot of time on Blue Sky. Blue Sky is pretty good too. But honestly, there is so much less drama and bots, and Threads does things about getting rid of bots than Twitch has. I mean, downside, most main companies are on Twitter. I just don't like Twitter is not my jam. The hard part with Threads is you have to respond to people because it's run by Meta with Facebook mechanics, and it might take a week or 2, but eventually when you get your feed was literally Japan, because in Japan it was always Twitter Japan, right? And they can't use X Japan in Japan because X Japan, of course, is a legendary band with Yoshiki and all them. Oh, X Japan. So I believe it is still Twitter. Simplest thing we could have gotten. I mean, all of Elon's kids are code names, are like things you would type in as a password. He is dumb. He is very dumb. Just another one of those people with a lot of money using their money to get what they want. Had enough money to build a rocket in the shape of a penis. Like, come on, you got enough money to build a dick rocket and throw yourself into space. What, you didn't hear about? Yeah, you know, all these rich people building their own rockets to go to space, to claim that they're astronauts. I mean, they never really made it to space. They enter orbit. But yeah, Bezos, who used to be the owner of Amazon, who pieced out somewhere around the point when people were like, yo, you're not paying your employees and yet you have billions of dollars. He spent those billions of dollars to build a rocket that was the shape of a dingle with two balls and flew it into space. I think in a way most of us were hoping that all of these rich people's rockets just exploded. But it was funny. I mean, you can search it up. It literally is male genitalia rocket. Okay, I gotta be quick about this. Yeah. Oh, they have no brain cells. That's a given. Are like all of this stuff that's going on about Mr. Beast right now, how, you know, his philanthropy is not really philanthropy, he was using it for his own good. Well, that's kind of the way with it, right? Yeah. Like, I think I even told our youngest at one point, I think it was about when Mr. Beast had planted a bunch of trees, and I explained that if it really was for the greater good, he wouldn't have streamed it. You don't do things for good and publicly make it a big thing, right? That negates it. You notice how some of the modern games are turning into slop? I think it depends on the modern game. Like, I am looking forward to Vision of Mana, but what was it? The Skull and Bones or whatnot. That pirate one? That game was so stupid. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to stop talking for a second because I really gotta get this. I would also say slop depends on person. Okay, so Diablo 4 is a modern game. I really liked it until the season started. I just play tested Mecha Break over the weekend, and I think it's good. I don't think it's great. I mean, their survey really stressed the point of story, and I couldn't find any story. First Descendant, I love it. I think it was fun. 7 Days to Die, all of its modernization. I mean, yeah, I would count it as modernization. It's probably one of the best survival games out there, detail-wise, and the amount of crafting you can do in it. What is another modern one? I've never liked Assassin's Creed, so I wouldn't know. I know the one from the Assassin's Creed company, Skull and Bones, that they tried to claim was a 4A game, sucked. And it sucked during playtesting, and we had all told them that it sucked during playtesting, and they still released it. To me, it was half a game. If they would take Skull and Bones and hook it with Black Flag, so that you had both the ship stuff and the pirating stuff, it'd be a little bit better. Feel to me like a more expensive, the price tag they put on it, and the game. Do that corner better. It did, and we had warned them during the play test with the betas and the alphas that it wasn't done, and they chose not to listen to their audience. about the 4 ads. I can't control how many ads. I can just control how long they run. Aha! Here we go. You thought they could produce slop and people would buy it. Now, I wouldn't say it was slop. It was the beginnings of something that could have been great. So Skull and Bones looked pretty. The stuff that had to do with sailing the ships is amazingly detailed and accurate. They spent so much time on that's what they were pushing it as, is you sail the seas. They were missing, for me, when you went ashore, all the cities are kind of blah. Are you getting these 10? Yes, I'm going to get these 10. I am trying to figure out with my schedule. So currently I'm streaming 4 days a week, and I'm not going to change it 4 days a week. But I am nowhere close to finishing any game besides Star Ocean, but I don't want to take a break from the Star Ocean series. This Friday, that time I got reincarnated as Slime's game comes out. I have to figure out which of my 4 days is going to turn into new releases, and that game is going to go on hold until I finish another one of these series. Probably, I don't know yet. I haven't figured it out. The first Geese game I played was 8, and then I've played 8, I've played 9, I've played Silseta, and that's as far as I've gotten. And I didn't finish Silseta. Alright, hold on a second. I need a potty break. Avoided East in the past because, I don't know, to me the anime was but when I finally played 8, it was really good, and now I'm going to be playing all of the East eventually, but I started streaming, and when I am not streaming, so playing stuff outside of my streams is hard for me. back burner of something I would do. Mainly because I do not want to use emulators unless I really. Welcome back, Demon. I definitely need to get myself a PS5. They are making games for it, and with some games there's very little difference between the PS4 and the PS5. The bonus to the PS5 is you can play your PS4 games. Landgrazer I have is Landgrazer 1 and 2 in a combination pack. Plus, PlayStation's price is pretty reasonable now, and which is bad timing for their price because PlayStation's just became more they're not just prioritizing Persona. I know we are going to be getting a Persona something every year, and I don't blame a company. Any company, especially game companies, are entertainment companies of any type. This is movies, TV, video games, stage plays. You have to balance between what games bring in money and what games would be a passion project. So Persona brings in money, and it's going to continue to bring in money because it's hit really hard. Kind of like we're going to get another Unicorn Overlord from Atlas because it was that popular. Things that would be on the back burner are titles that really didn't hit well in the US or had never come to the US. Those would be gambled. They'd be a gamble. PSP and PS Vita, not all of the games are on the PS5. I do not have a PSP or a well, I have a PS Vita, but I don't know where it is. It is somewhere in my mother's house. So I cannot stream my PS Vita games, which sucks because there was a lot of older games released on the Vita that I do not have access to. And like I said, I will not do ROMs and emulators unless, one, I need to run out of games to stream, and two, if there's a chance it's going to be on the PS5 or the Xbox X or PC with a legit way that I can buy it, I will do that. Right now, you should also keep in mind that in the US, I think both of you are in the US, but in the US, video game voice actors are currently on strike. And I back their being on strike. They are fighting for their rights when it comes to AI-generated game content, which shouldn't exist and shouldn't be a problem, but it is a major problem that their likenesses and their voices are getting created with AI, and they are not getting credit or not being asked for permission for that. So we are probably going to see a major delay in a lot of video games coming out. Okay, lots of great PSP games we don't have access to either, but there's a good news. They are starting to bring. They've been bringing PSP games over. They've been bringing PS Vita. Some of my PS Vita games, that I had bought digitally, I can actually play on the PS5. It let me port into them. But a lot of them I can't. But it doesn't matter. The ones that I was playing on the Vita, if I can't port into them because you've got Cloud Play with the PlayStation Pass I have, I'm fine waiting for them. I mean, trust me, I have a very, 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 very long list of games. I mean, here, we'll take a break from this for a second. Alright. I do not have a shortage of games or game series that I am planning to stream. And this is just my PlayStation catalog. I also have games on the Switch that I would like to stream. But no ROMs until I get through this. I mean, the next big one I am going to tackle is Sword Art Online, which I've got the first 5. 6 is out. 7 is coming out. And I don't have those 2 yet. I've got 3 more games in Star Ocean to finish off. East, of course, 10 is going to come out. 5 is going to come out. Of course, I'm iffy with the Dragon Quests because 11 you can stream it, but you're not allowed to stream the end. I've got Atelier games for forever. Cat Quest, of course. I want to try that. Chrono Cross and a bunch of one-offs. I want to get into Ueden Chronicles, maybe some more Final Fantasy. I'm still iffy on it. Kingdom Hearts is a series I really want to do. I want to finish Monarch. Nelky goes with Atelier games. I want to get into the Nier games. I need to finish the Persona series. The ReZero series, finish Rune Factory, Sakuna Rice and Ruin. Of course, it's got a sequel coming out. Mana has a sequel coming out. Hey, summertime. So, yeah, I've got a hell of a lot of games. And the Tales of series, I want to finish the rest of the games. I finished Presaria on stream, but I really want to go back and do the rest of them as well. Dragoon, Last Guardian, the Trails of series. I have not. And it's one on my list because I have access to it. I want to do Tokyo Xanadu since there's a sequel coming out soon. The Valkyrie Chronicles. They are. Like, all of the games I really want to finish streaming are long. Which is why I'm trying to set it up that one of my 4 days of streaming is going to turn into new releases or one-off games. It'll probably end up being Fridays since games normally get released on Thursday or Friday. And some of the games that are longer or shorter when I play them because, well, I don't do the extra stuff. I'm not a competitive gamer. I am not going to speed run the game. I'm going to play it for the story. And if I don't find a story, I'm moving on. I want to play the PS2 Tales of games. You've got Tales of Abyss is the big one. There's a pretty good chance we're about to get Tales of Xillia or Tales of the Tales of Xillia or Tales of Symphonia 2, since there was that leak over in Europe with information about it. Let's see. Can I warn you about a bug in our Tonelco that game and cause it to crash? You can. Will I remember it by the time I ever get to the series? I probably wouldn't remember it. But you are more than welcome to share it. And I do have all the PS2 Tales of games. My goal this year is to get our shit out of the storage unit, and that will give me access to more of the older games, and then I don't have to use won't feel as bad using a ROM or emulator, because it will be games that I physically have in my hand. Or we get lucky and they get ported through. I mean, most likely they could get ported through and then be the quality of Valkyrie Profile, which would suck. But at least it be something. Okay. Anyway, there's a bug in our Tonelco 2 where one of the bosses does a certain attack on their third attack phase, which causes the game to crash. They might fix it if they port it to PS5. So our Tonelco games are available for cloud gaming on the PlayStation 5. I have looked at them. Like I said, they are on my eventual list of playing, but seeing as how many Persona games I've been into and all the new games coming out, I've really got to schedule my time out. Now, where am I in this? No idea where I am. I don't know, and in order for me to look, I'd have to exit out of this game. And I'm nowhere close to a save spot, so I am not currently exiting out of the game. I am playing to look. Sorry. I will look off stream though. And yeah, I can let you know tomorrow. Or let me see if I can access cloud games are available. But you are welcome. I'm sorry, I've got to keep moving. I do need to end my stream early today because I gotta go to the dinner. Log. Sort by alphabet. Yeah, on the phone app, I can't look at the cloud streaming. So that would be something I'd have to look at after the stream is over. Okay, this is the direction I came from. But yeah, summertime. I want to play the ones from PlayStation 2 as well. for Tales games. I bought them, but I never got around to playing them. I would not have known that. I did not follow the art Penelico when it came out. Keep in mind, there is a very big gap of time in my after high school that I really didn't have time to game. So I graduated high school in 1998 and I went straight into basic training. I signed my military contract with the Army National Guard in 97 because I was part of JRTC. I was Battalion XO and JROTC Junior Reserves Officers Training Corps in high school. Because of that, I was able to start my contract early. So I started in 97, which meant my weekends were given to the Guard. I would show up, I would do my job. And then when I graduated high school, I went straight to basic training. I spent 8 weeks in basic training where I broke my hip. At week 4, I was the last group to have an 8-week basic training. The group right after me was 9 weeks. So I pushed through on a broken hip so that I wouldn't have to start basic training over again. And then I spent a year in my vocal training, which was 74 Charlie, telecommunications operator and maintenance, military intelligence. So computers and basically encrypting and decrypting top secret messages and coding of mail, basically. And because that was 98, 99, once I got back from all of that, still with a broken hip, my mom made me go straight to college. So straight from high school graduation into the military and then straight into college full time while serving in the Guard and getting a job, which caused major burnout and anxiety and depression and all of that. And then I moved and worked full-time at Walmart while taking care of my grandmother while she had cancer. And that was a good 9 years of my life where I didn't have a lot of time to game. The income I could throw at games, of course, was down because, adult bills and stuff like that. So, yeah, and most of my income, I went convention hopping for 9 years. I was doing at least 1 convention a month, sometimes 2 to 3 a month. I have an army of convention badges for 9 years. And concert hopping. So a lot of all my money went to airplane tickets, went to conventions, went to buying manga and anime. I didn't spend a lot of game time until, so like that, that got me to 2012. And 2012 I was back in Alaska and went straight into college full time. Working in theater, where I was doing 15 credit hours, not 15 credit hours, I was doing 21 credit hours a semester because I wanted to graduate before I turned 40. And I did it, including going through kidney failure and having surgery on both of my feet. So yeah, you have the PS I don't have a PS3. I never got a PS3. I skipped the PS3. So, game systems I have owned. NES, Super NES, 64, GameCube, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Sega Genesis, Sega 32X, Sega CD, Sega Dreamcast, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox X, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. I skipped the 3 because the games I wanted to play were not coming out on time on the PlayStation 3, so I went with the Xbox 360 so I could play Star Ocean. And like I said, that was while I was taking care of my grandmother, so I had very limited income that I could throw at games. And I picked and choose specifically certain games I wanted to play. So during that time, the key games I aimed for were Star Ocean, Final Fantasy 13, and then whatever else was coming out on Xbox at the time, which of course was not a lot of RPGs. I never had a Neo Geo. I never had the Virtual Boy. Nintendo, I've got a Switch now, but I didn't do the Wii. Yeah. So there are gaps, and there are a lot of games that I missed by not continuing with just PlayStation and switching to Xbox so I could get the games that I wanted. And the news of that time that I had been following, I had come from helping run an anime store, so most of my information at the time was based around the inner workings of running an anime store, not video games. So inventory, what was coming out, what was not coming out, and then convention hopping from there, in which my interest at that time turned more to J-Rock and Visual K with music. So I hope that helps. But anything that was on the PlayStation 3 and anything that was on the PSP, I never had them. Same thing with the DS. Those are three big systems that had a lot of games that I would have liked come out on them that I never got to play and would never have realized that they had come out until now when I'm looking at companies I like and what games came out and looking into games I would like to stream myself. So I hope that helps a lot. But I am going to turn to the story in the game so that I don't spend an entire 5 hours in this one dungeon, because that would make editing this video down hard for my YouTube posting. So, alright, let's see. I feel like I've been pierced. It feels as if all the wills here on the grounds are gathering. Do you feel it? Those are the vibrations of the Guardians. Their wills turn into vibrations, searching for powerful shapes. This is one of the trials too. Bad senses. Can't feel the hostility in these vibrations. But watch out, they're testing us. sorry for changing the subject. I just really needed to. Yeah. It's kind of why I avoid. I don't want political, religious, or any of that kind of conversation on streams. Just because that opinions. I respect that people have different opinions of video games. I mean, some that they might like or dislike, or I like or dislike. That is perfectly fine. Like differences make us unique. I just do not like hot topic differences. There's reasons I don't talk about certain stuff. Our topics with family because we have very different opinions about I haven't played Terrace Daybreak, so I don't know what the music is. And so far, Falcon's music is pretty good. I told him I like the piano version. Okay. That would be a difference of opinion, which is good on both sides. For things for games. Opinions are opinions. Everybody has different likes and dislikes. Alright, so now I want to go back through that other door and go through a door in the south. Was that the trial? That monster was a guardian? That wasn't a guardian. The old rulers of Filgaia, the first guardians, had absolutely no power in the physical world. were attacked by it. It was probably just testing not only the pillar, but also the strength of the knights protecting the pillar. You've driven it away. The trial... No, it doesn't look like it's over yet. There's a voice calling to me. In order for me to become the pillar, I guess I have to go even further. I don't know why they would assume that that was the trial. They were told that the trial... They weren't going to be allowed to go into the trial. There's the cheesy carrot. Another door. That's where I just came from. It could be obvious. It could just be somebody who can't leave a message that doesn't have a response. I have problems with that. But yeah, if somebody keeps egging on when you just have a differing of opinions, that is someone who doesn't usually believe that opinions should be different, which sucks. And is more and more common nowadays. Fit to be the pillar shall not pass. You shall not pass. The heir to the pillar will take the test alone. Alright, here's the wall. The wall must start here. What waits on the other side is my trial. Yes! The ability to materialize the powers of the Guardians, which are now only consciousnesses. For your trial, you must get hold of the Combine with Puka. Puka and I? Didn't I say it at the start? I said, go together. Tim and Puka must be together at all times. I want everyone to hand over their mediums. The medium is the petrified version of the Guardian's information matrix. For the Combine, it's essential to have a medium. Bye-bye, runes. other power concealed in the medium, which Mom told me about. Go, Tim! Woot, woot, woot! You got this, Tim. Trucker. The button stop. Oh, haha! I did it! The button, I have to stop there. Over this pizza. I'm Miss Han-Pon. Lots of this running mechanic. But nuggers. On the other side. Watch for the button. Watch for the button. Which, by the way, summertime. Congratulations, you have a subscription to my channel, so no commercials. Hubby did it. He thought he was renewing his subscription, but instead he gifted you one. Hope you enjoys it. Also, for all subscribers on the Twitch channel, if you are in my Discord, you need to DM me, just in case you have a different name, so that I can add you to the subscriber and VIP section of my Discord channel. Right now, I'm trying to get them to tell me, what would you like to see on the subscriber and VIP day, which is on the 18th? Coming up in a couple weeks. But usually the games are interactive or funny ha-has, but usually in multiplayer. You guys are welcome to join me in said game. Listen to the light. Tim, you can do it. You are the air. It's real. I hear a voice. You're the one who's turned our will into power. You designated heir. State your name. Tim. My name is Tim Rhymeless. Sorry. Tim Rhymeless. Your blood becomes my will. Your flesh becomes my power. My blood? Flesh? What in the world? You, burdened with the fate of death. Go forth and overcome it. The unending trial has awakened us. again, Amiro. Let's go, Ninja Monster. Release at once all the force you saved up until level 2. The information matrix of the medium will let Puka change into a powerful shape. The user's force and Puka's ability to transform these together form a combine. First, take guardians who have offensive powers like Rudy and equip them in the guard slot. Puka and him can put in motion a combine. Just leap over any trial that's in the way. Thou hast evaded our illusions. It is the power of the air. Him, you cheated death. The proof is here. Thou art the air. By releasing us, the pillar becomes an offering pro-offered secondly, very soundly. We await thy next pillar. An eclipse will fill the Gaia sky. Thou wilt stand at the sacrificial altar to deter this menace. Did I pass the trial? I actually passed the trial, didn't I? I can't believe it. Better believe it. Make no mistake, your power of belief guided reality. You realize truth. I passed the trial. It's like a dream, but I'm so happy. My heart's pounding. Even Puka is excited. It's as if Puka caught Tim's excitement. I'm so excited. And just can't fight it. I want to hurry and get back to the others. I want the others to feel my excitement. So, you passed the trial to become the heir? Yes, it seems like passed. But it still doesn't feel like real. The counting heart is the only thing that feels different. You did well, Tim. I'm getting excited now, too. Boy, this excitement really is catching. Yep, sure seems that way. It's time to give you the powers Tim got by passing the trial. Part of the power of sustaining Filgaia, the Guardian power, can be realized through Puka. This is the Combine. For the Combine, everyone's force is needed. It's a joint effort which, using our force, allows Puka to duplicate the Guardian's shape and abilities. So, we need to remember that this trick can be used only when Puka is with us. Okay, everybody can do the Combine as long as Tim is in the party. Colette! Tim! It's over!